This is too small. 25 kids, you need in your face.
And this place has a certain part of the garden that is the path of hope and healing. This is just what the doctor ordered. I found a cozy place to stop and just listen to nature and see the beautiful, what a nice bench they have here for us to sit on. A beautiful place to remember. Well, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 62 years old, and I've got a lot of stories to tell. But I'd like to start with the first one. There'll be others, I'm sure. But the first story I'd like to tell you, honestly, is how my coloring journey began. You know, it's funny how certain things kind of stir you up or make you, I guess, excited. Well, my brother, his name is Jimmy, okay? One day he sent me a package in the mail, and I opened it up and I was so surprised. He sent me 2 of the most prettiest coloring pages just because he loved me and he wanted me to know it. And he colored some pictures. But a background on that story is when we were growing up, we always, played around. He was about 3 years older than me, and sometimes we would play games like big sister and little brother. He would get down on his knees and crawl around on the floor and pretend like he was my little brother. But he's really 3 years older than me. And he'd been through some, I guess you could say, for the last little while, he had some issues where he became handicapped. And now he is handicapped. But he's not handicapped because he's got a prosthetic leg. So now, with his prosthetic leg, well, he can work and he can go to the store and he can drive his truck. And that's a wonderful thing. For a while, I was handicapped too. I had an episode where I lost actual mobility, and I lost the use of a lot of my dexterity and my coordination in my hands. And I felt really depressed about that because there's a lot of things that I couldn't do for a while. But I had a friend of mine that gave me hope. I went to school with her, and she's gone to be with Jesus now. When before she left, she was an inspiration to me, just like my brother. She began to cross stitch in the hospital, and I had her make make a few little things for me, but one of them was a special for my new granddaughter, her first Christmas. And my friend Kim, she took her time through her pain and created something beautiful. And just like with my brother, he took his time and he created something for me. Because we used to color all the time when we were little. We used to draw, pictures. And, one of our favorite pictures, it was drawing crazy cars. Yeah, crazy cars. All kinds of funny cars, we used to call them. But you know what? I'll never forget those times with him. He's a special brother to me. And God gave him to me with no doubt at all. But back to my story. So I decided that I would try coloring. And so I went and got me some crayons. I guess I needed those. And then, guess what I did? I bought a coloring book. I guess you could call it a kid's coloring book. But it was a coloring book, and I didn't feel scared by it. I didn't feel intimidated. I just felt like, well, here's my chance at it. I'm gonna try. So I got the coloring pages out and I began to color. It didn't look that great at first, I have to admit. But you know what? It was an exercise. It was an exercise. We have to exercise sometimes. Some people have to have therapy when they have some physical issues. And mine was my coordination in my hands. And I'd lost a lot of my ability to even feel like I could draw or color. It was so intimidating to me because I had to almost start from scratch. And so, anyway, I started. And I'm going to show you some of the first drawings that I started with. And some of the first drawings that really made an impression. Here's some people that are enjoying the park today, talking about making plans. I really am thankful. I'm so thankful that the Lord has helped me to get some of my dexterity back. Yeah, I kind of still walk with a cane because my knees are not that great. But that's okay because it's part of who I am. Do you have things in your life that are just part of who you are? Never, never, never be ashamed of those because they make up you. And my things make up me. So you know what? Today I just wanted to take you on this trip, this small little trip, and tell you, the things that God does for us, nobody else can do. He takes us and leads us down pathways of beauty, but sometimes we go through some paths of hard times. But just look around. Just look around. Hey, Janine. I hope you're doing good today. I just thought I'd take a minute while I'm sitting outside to stop and let you know that it'll be 2 weeks since I started my YouTube channel. And I'm still hanging in there, still learning the tricks of the trade. And I guess I probably will keep on learning till I quit learning, I guess. But anyways, I wanted you to know that I really appreciate all the things that you do as far as subscribing and all the times you've you commented and all the good things that have come since I started this channel.